This is the 3-year anniversary of the President signing ObamaCare, or it was officially known as the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. I look back on those 3 years ago when there were tens of thousands of people. Some estimates were 40 to 60,000 people, and I know they came from every single state to surround this Capitol for the first time in the history of the United States. The entire United States Capitol building was surrounded by people. Not a human chain, but a human donut. 6 and 8 people thick at the narrowest points, with thousands of people standing in the corners that came here to this city to say, keep your hands off of my health care, let me have my constitutional rights. Many of us stood before those crowds, gave speeches on the floor, wrote op-eds, did radio programs, spoke out across the countryside. The American people rose up with more energy than I had ever seen to ask for us to protect their God-given liberty to manage their own health. And I said then, and I believe today, that Obamacare is an unconstitutional takings of our American liberty, and that it's the nationalization or the government takeover of our skin and everything inside it. I haven't changed my mind. Since that passage 3 years ago, the House has voted several times to repeal Obamacare, most recently in what we call the Ryan budget. This Obamacare is unaffordable, it's unsustainable, and it's an unconstitutional takings of our liberty. We will see how this unfolds as we go forward, and that means that of the multiple states, over 24 states, that have decided they will not participate in the federal government's effort to create the exchanges is just one of the pieces that we talked about 3 years ago. Even though Nancy Pelosi said we have to pass the bill to find out what's in it, many of us predicted what was in it, what is in it, but now the public is finding out. And early in the year of 2014, there will be millions of Americans that receive dramatic increases in their health insurance premiums, and that will bring out significant shifts in whether people will keep their insurance or drop it. And over time, we'll see if the American public stands where I do. Let's repeal Obamacare. Let's take it off the books. Let's pull it out by the roots as if it had never been enacted. And let's start all over again with a doctor-patient relationship and with free enterprise directing this health care, not a government mandate. And we need to get our freedom back, and we need to reestablish our constitutional rights. This is the 3-year anniversary. 3 years from now, I hope to be telling you, we got this done, and look back on all of the struggle we've been through, but America will be a better place if we can expand American freedom and repeal Obamacare.